What is up? Welcome back to Cool Kid TCG. Today we have something different. We have a matchup of Blue Yellow Ace into Red Shanks. Blue Yellow Ace is a deck I played a little bit for a while when it first came out. It was one that was always kind of, I'd call it my cope deck. It was my strongest cope deck of all time. Where I would kind of bring it back. I know it's bad, but it was fun. Something about the way it's a gambling type of deck, and when you hit, it's really fun. The past builds were kind of more about babies and like the baby Sabo, baby Ace, baby Luffy, trying to hit those, trying to become a 7k leader every turn. This build's completely different, more about kind of just taking advantage of leader abilities. So my leader abilities, I have two effects. One is all face-up life at the end of my turn, go to my trash. The second one is once per turn, I can put, if I have 2 Dawn on Ace, I can search top 5 and put a 5 cost face up on the top of my life. So it's kind of like a use it or lose it type of thing. This build's more about trying to use it, trying to draw that card, trying to get cool things off of it. Meanwhile, we lost the dice roll. We desperately want to go second. He won the dice roll. He elects to go second, and he searches top 5 with an Uta search. So we go to our 3 Dawn turn. We're going to swing 6 into life. He takes no trigger. We're going to tap 2 for a Sanji. This Sanji can allow us to basically keep healing. That Sanji allows you to, on attack, if it has 2 Dawn on it, you can take the top life, maybe the bottom, but top life is where we're going to always take the top, the face-up one, to your hand, and then heal 1 from the top of your deck. So essentially, we can just continue to heal. He taps 4 for the Shanks blocker. So we go to our 5 Dawn turn. The idea here is, I believe we're gonna start off with leader ability. We're gonna put 2. We're gonna search top 5, and we're gonna stack something on top. Hopefully, we can stack like a 2K. That would be ideal. So we're gonna search. We're gonna be able to find a Satori 2K. We can either grab the Satori or the Ace. Thinking about what to do. Going to grab the Satori. Don't have many 2Ks in hand. So essentially, now we're gonna get to see the Sanji in action. See, we started with 4 life. We're currently at 5 life, but that life's going to go to our trash at the end of the turn if we don't use it. So we're going to put the Dawn on the Sanji. We're going to swing, I believe this is a 6 into life. We take the Satori in the hand, and then we get to heal. Now we're at 5 life. He blocks and leader abilities, and then now we're going to swing 7 life. And he's going to, he's thinking about it. He still has the ability of Shanks. He's going to take this one. We pass it back to him. So yeah, that was one of the cool kind of like things we can take advantage of leader ability, where we can heal. This has always kind of been a thing in Ace, but I've never run this style. I've usually tried to be more aggressive. But now we are in this situation where that Sanji is very vulnerable, but it's kind of like a block. He's going to search 1 with an Uta again. So he's either going to swing his leader into it, or he's going to swing that blocker into it. At that point, kind of like turn into a blocker. The worst case scenario would be he plays like a Marco and pops it or something along those lines. Meanwhile, he grabs, I believe, a Yasup there off that search. And he's going to tap all the Dawn for the Yasup. He becomes a 6k leader for the turn. And he's going to swing 6 into the Sanji. And he's going to pass. So we're at 5 life. That Sanji kind of did his job. And we were able to hit his life twice. So now it's kind of just thinking what to do. We are on 7 Dawn. Thinking about the best option to do. We're going to tap 2 to play another Sanji down. Then we're going to tap 4 for a pudding. He was up to like 9 cards in his hand at that point. So let's get rid of that. Let's get the value back. And we're going to be able to swing a 6 life, but he's going to easily be able to he's a 6k leader, just leader ability. So yeah, we're just going to, I guess, gamer check, I guess, but yeah, we're going to swing a 6 here, and he's just going to Shanks ability, and we pass. So he goes to his 8 Dawn turn. His board's actually starting to look kind of scary. He has the Yasup and the Shanks. It's starting to get wide. And he's about to be dropping some Kaiju. For example, this Rayleigh. He's going to -3, -2, and pop. So he pops our Sanji, and our pudding becomes, I believe, 1k power. And then he's going to swing a 5 life, and then he's also going to swing a 6 life, and we'll give him the 2k Satori. So now our board is not great at all, but his board's starting to look pretty good. And I think the idea here is We could play the ace blocker. I definitely want to draw some cards. I want to draw a 8-cost event. I am Whitebeard, so I'm thinking about whether to play the ace blocker and try to dig for, because I get the ace blocker allows you to search top, or not search, draw 2 and then essentially draw 2, or cycle 2, excuse me. Draw 2 and then put 2 in the top or bottom. But I think the better move might just be to establish the Jozu. So let's tap 6, let's pick up the pudding, let's bounce the blocker back to his hand so he can't get any extra value off of it when I swing. I believe this is 9 into the 6. And he's going to let it die. So yeah, he wasn't able to get like an extra value. He wasn't able to turn the Sanji, or wasn't able to pitch a brick to get a 2K. So now he's on 10 Dawn. If he wants to play a Kaiju, he's not also going to be able to play that Shanks blocker. So that was kind of my thought process. I feel good about this. He has the Rayleigh on board. He has one. He's at the point where he's probably going to start dropping Kaiju. He swings 5 life. We give him the 1K pudding. He swings 8 life. We take no trigger. It's an Ezo Searcher. And again, he's on 10 Dawn. Could be expecting a Rush Shanks, could be expecting a Bomb Shanks, could be expecting another Rayleigh. He's going to tap, I believe this is 9 or 8 in totality, excuse me, for the Shanks blocker and a Lucky Roo blocker, so I did not see that coming. We go to our 10 Dawn turn, and we drew the I Am Whitebeard event. So this is kind of like the big, huge play of my deck, as I'm about to do. Is we have the 10-cost Taxbeard in hand, we have the Whitebeard in hand, now we get to see what we can do. So I'm thinking about whether to swing the 7 first. I'm just thinking about how it's going to work with all the minuses. So let's swing the 7 first, see what he does. He gives a 1-cost event for Divine Departure. Now we put 2 Dawn on leader ability. We're able to get that Satori. That's perfect. Put the Satori into life. Now we're going to be able to tap 8 to play I Am Whitebeard. We get to play Taxbeard down for free. Then we get to take the top life, which we do, the Satori, and we become a 7K leader. So now we're going to swing 9. So his board, with the Taxbeard out, his board, every character, if he wants to swing, he has to pitch 2 cards first. So I swing a 9 life. He immediately uses Shanks' ability to pitch a brick, and then Divine Departures again. So we got the 2 Divine Departures out. His board's still looking pretty scary, but he's not going to be able to swing them, but he's not going to swing 2 of them anyways. One thing also is we don't get to tax rushers, so the Shank's going to get the swing for free. And everything on my board is minus by 1,000 power. So he swings 12 into the 6, and we're going to let that die. And then he swings 5 life, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm a 7K leader. I was thinking about countering out. One of the kind of takeaways is I'm not used to playing the 7K leader deck, even though I'm putting the dice on there, trying to remind myself. There's going to be some games where I messed that up. So now I'm kind of just thinking about what to do. I'm going to search for the Ezo search. Could add a 5-cost ace, but instead going to grab the Taxbeard. Could play that potentially next turn. We're going to search again. And we're going to be able to find a lot of targets. We can have the Jozu or the Ace, or we could grab I Am Whitebeard. So let's grab I Am Whitebeard. Now I'm at 8 Dawn. I can't do the exact same cool play because I used 2 Dawn already. I would need the 2 Dawn on. So I'm just thinking, I'm definitely going to do this, but I'm thinking about whether I want to take that life to become a 7K leader. I'm going to swing 12 life. He takes no trigger. Excuse me, this is 11 life because the Shanks. I'm going to immediately do the I Am Whitebeard. We're going to play the Whitebeard out, tax his entire board, and then we're going to take our life. We will become a 7K leader for the turn. And just thinking about whether I want to swing, I will swing the 7. He could just 2K, turn the Shanks sideways, and he gives us a 2K. So we pass. And yeah, so he goes through his 10 Dawn turn. His board's currently taxed again. Our board's starting to look awesome. He has 2 blockers, though. That's kind of like the scary part. He's going to tap 8 for a dragon, and he's going to give the 2 rested Dawn to leader. He's going to swing 9 into life. We're going to use effective Ezo. We get to draw 1 and put 1 on top or bottom. I'm going to put it on the bottom, but then I think to myself, oh wait, can I take that back? Can I put it on top? And he's like, absolutely. I get a little bit confused here because my thought process was I thought that I could stack 2, but it doesn't work because what I wanted to do was stack 2 rush aces on top, but I realized since you draw 1 first, you can't stack 2. Like, it doesn't work that way. So so yeah, kind of a little bit of a mistake, and I'll take the hit. He swings 9 live. I'm going to counter out. We go to I'm a 7K leader, so we give the 2K and the 1K, and then he passes it back to us. So now we're at 1 life. We have the 2 tax beards. He's at 2 life. I would feel good about going for game if I could deal with those 2 blockers, but I can't. So kind of just thinking about the best way to do this. I think let's put 2 Dawn on, and let's see if we can hit something. We can hit the blocker ace. And here's where I'm going to miss sequence. He has the Lucky Roo. I should not play the baby ace. I should swing my Whitebeards before I do anything. But I'm not going to. Yeah. So what I should do right now is swing my Whitebeards either into his dragon or into life. I think probably the swing 11 into the 9 probably would be better. But I'm going to do this first and play out the ace because I kind of wanted to cycle my hand a little bit, and we can put 2 on the bottom. So I'm gonna put 2 rush aces on the bottom. But I think this is a mistake because as soon as I swing the Whitebeard, he can just give the Lucky Roo blocker, and he's gonna be able to pop that ace. So here's where I realized my mistake. This was just a missequence. I swing 11 into the 9. He gives the Lucky Roo blocker, and he pops the ace blocker. He's reading it real quick. Yeah. And then I'm going to swing 11 again. He's going to use leader ability and then also give a 2K to protect the dragon. So now we're going to tap 5 for another ace, draw 2 cycle 2. We're going to put 2 bricks. Thinking about how I want to put these bricks, we're going to put them on the bottom. And then we're going to swing an 8 into life. Excuse me, do I swing? Oh, because I became a 2K leader, I swing a 10 into the 9, and all he needs to do is give me 2. He had 1 card in hand, and he was able to, actually I think he had 2 cards in hand. Yeah, he just needed 2K, but it was kind of like my only hope. It was a desperation move. So then he swings the 9 life, we give 2K 1K, he swings another 9 life, we could give these 2 2Ks we have in hand. Could give the blocker. He has 3 showing swings and all 10 Dawn. It's not looking great. We're going to take this hit, no triggered. He swings the 12. We give the blocker, and then now it's the floodgates are open. He swings, and he gets it. So we got to see some cool combos of what Ace can do. I think the I Am Whitebeard into Newgate is kind of like the hit I'm trying to do. I definitely didn't play optimally. Like, for example, when you saw I played out the ace early, I missequenced, played out the ace early, I was able to get popped by the Lucky Roo. I don't think that changed the game. I think I was going to lose anyways. What I really needed was Red Rock, I think. Red Rock would have definitely helped just getting rid of that Shanks, getting rid of the extra power. I think if I had a Red Rock, that would have been great for that Shanks. And I think we also got to saw some of the limitations of Taxbeard. Taxbeard's an interesting card because, like, if they have game, they're probably just going to discard the cards anyways. Or they just take a turn off and they don't pitch their hand. Or they just play a rusher and it's like, cool. Like, I guess I didn't really do anything. Like, I wish I could shut that attack off too. I wish that attack was taxed as well. But yeah, credit to my opponent. He played it really well. We had to hit some cool combos, but didn't play optimally. Could have played a little bit better. But yeah, let me know in the comments anything to do differently. Really appreciate you guys, and see you next time.